Today's video is being brought to you by NeverDenyMe.com. Make sure you take a look at the website for all your graphic needs, anything from digital to physical. So this machine right here is the Brother SE625. As you can see right here, this is my #1 machine I like to go to, but for today's project we're doing a design that is actually too large for this machine. This one, again, no matter what size hoop you get, the machine can only stitch up to 4x4 at one time. The design we're going to be doing today is a 6-inch design, therefore I cannot do it on this machine. So here we are over at the machine, right? This is the Brother PE770. You guys have seen me use this machine numerous times right here. I do have this thing already hooped, right? Now hopefully I can get away with this, because if you guys can see right here, that stabilizer is like barely hanging on, right? This is a 6-inch design. This hoop is 5x7, and that stabilizer is 8x8. So yes, it does fit into the machine, but normally you would want to get a stabilizer that is you know, way larger than your hoop, so it can actually stretch out on all sides. So on this one, it's only stretched out a little bit on the left and the right side. The top and the bottom though didn't quite cut it. However, my design will still fit in there. I have my embroidery scissors, which I'm going to be using today. I got my felt that I'm going to be stitching on. I do like felt a lot because anyways the whole design is going to end up getting covered up. So we got one layer, which is the stabilizer. We got 2 layers, and then the third layer is actually going to be the thread. Now if you guys can see right here, all this thread cost me about $28. So again, as I said, depending on the colors in your design, you know, the price could increase, man, if you have a lot of colors, because this stuff is not cheap at all. And some of this stuff I had on hand, other stuff I did not have. As you guys can see, I had the white, the blue, the green, the same exact thing, but I did have a few extra colors. And that gold, I might try it with the gold on top that I've been had already, but I had some metallic gold on the bottom. For those of you guys who want to know, not all of these, I think the only one that's actually embroidery thread are these gold ones right here. The rest of it is regular thread that I use, guys. This is not embroidery thread. However, with the way I make my designs, I can actually put them into my machine. I don't see no difference. Like, of course, as you guys can see, that gold is a lot shinier. However, the price is gonna jump a lot higher as well if we use all embroidery. So I think that's just fine. Again, got some other tools right here. Now the machine, the design is already loaded into the machine, as you guys can see right here. I mentioned this numerous times though, this PE770 does not have a color display like my other machine. So if you guys are looking for one that does very large designs and does have a color display as well, hit the link in the description, or even the card that might have popped up, and go ahead and educate yourself on some machines, man. I made numerous videos about it. So for today, just to make sure I have the correct colors, I actually lined them up in the order that I believe the machine is going to request them. And I have also, you don't want to focus, but yeah, I've also got a little layout here on my phone of exactly the colors that it's going to be asking for. So with that being said, let's get started. So I just did the first part, guys, real quick. This is the outline of the design. So this is exactly how big this patch is going to be. As you guys can see, it takes up just about all the space here. I do a real quick outline, then we're going to go ahead and cut to size a piece of this fabric that we're going to use. Cut it out with a little bit of applique. I went ahead and used my applique scissors to go ahead and cut this design out. Again, now you can really see about the size that it's going to be. The needle itself is threaded and ready to go. That's why it's showing the light is green. So I'm going to go ahead and press it, and it is going to do like the first part of this design in this color, which is the this design is a bear, so it's going to be the bear's face. Here we go. Alright, so we got that money green color in there. About to go and throw some cash in my guy's hand right there. Check this out, man. Shouts out to the graphic designer on this one. Y'all know I'm a graphic designer too. I make my own designs and stuff like that. But people that are graphic designers as well are contacting me to digitize their designs and make patches for them. So it's kind of cool seeing you know, the creativity of other people as well. Really cool position that I'm in right now. My own designs, other people's designs, and they're excited to see their work come to life in a physical form as well. And that's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? From digital to physical. NeverDenyMe.com. Let's go ahead and throw some money in my guy's hand though, and cash him out. We got the gold jewelry blinging. Check him out, boss. Check him came out, boss. Got that nice jewelry on. Killing the game. It's a way to organize a little bit as well. I did lay the colors out that I was going to need in the order that they come up. I really do hope you guys are liking this footage, man, because this does take a long time to do. Or I won't say too long, but you know, like I told you guys, I'm not a pro. I just taught myself how to do all this type of stuff. I'm getting better, and every single time that I do a design for somebody, it's like I learn a new trick with my software. I learn a new trick with the machine. I'm just learning, man. I'm reading, watching tutorials, I'm looking up close and testing things out, and I'm just really loving these results, man. So if you guys, you know, rock with me, you know, contact me, man. My prices, I don't got no set prices for these designs for anybody who may want to know, because, you know, different designs are, you know, come in different sizes. They might be a little more difficult to digitize. You know, for example, this one right here, it might have a whole bunch of different colors in your design, and I really did have to go out and buy an entire thing of this color green for a very small section. That green on this design, in any of my designs, because I never used that green before, is only for, you know, the money that's in the bear's hand right there. So, you know, there might be some color adjustments for designs in the future, or, you know, like I said, I'm still figuring this out along the way. I think it's coming out great though. Hopefully you guys think the same. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up on the video, and stick around, subscribe for more, man. By the way, check out the playlist as well. See if you guys can see that border that's being tossed on there. Very nice on that side compared to this side that has not finished yet. See how it's kind of rough? Well, this is just going over those rough edges, making it real nice. This took a really long time to do though, but the results came out great. And the PE770 did an excellent job, guys. Take a look at it. This is what it did right here. Stitching came out perfect, y'all. And check out the back. You know, I always like to show you guys the back to see that there is no clumping or anything in my designs that I digitize. If there is any clumping, that could cause the issue with the machine. The patch will look messed up and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the back of it. Only thing I would change with this design, which I definitely will do. This design was already on a black background. However, I wanted to make the lines, you know, put some color in between the lines, which in this case it was still black. But I did a double run of black in between, and as you guys can see, in certain areas it looks like it caught or like overlapped, like for example on the like the bear's head, how it overlapped just a tiny bit. So now instead of the black being just in the middle, it looks like it caught, you know, a thin line of that thread, and it actually, you know, is showing through in certain areas. The entire design has it, but it only caught it in certain areas, which again right there in the head, maybe a tiny piece of the, see right there, the tiny piece of the blue. All in all though, very cool. So yeah, man, if you guys are graphic designers or anything like that, if you're a company, anything like that, have a logo of yourself and want your logo digitized, contact me. I can make stuff like this happen for you. There's, you know, a price for the digitizing itself, and then a separate price if you do need these patches made by me to be shipped out to you. Backing has that iron-on adhesive on the back. You know what I'm saying? Going to iron on, stick it to whatever you want. I would also suggest, you know, either manually sewing or using a sewing machine to stick this onto whatever it plans on going on to. The iron-on adhesive is just, you know, an alternative. But yeah, really cool design. If you guys have a design that you guys would like digitized, if you have your own machines and everything like that and just need it digitized so you can stitch it out yourself, I am your guy, man. Go to neverdenieme.com. Please go ahead and fill out the form, and let's make some magic happen. You feel me? Let's get it.